Hello, my name is Randy Canfield. I'm honored to have been asked by my friends at the SixSigmaTV.net outfit to share a little bit with you about ASQ Fellows. I've recently been elected a Fellow of the American Society for Quality and thought that some of you may be wondering what that program is and may be interested in applying yourselves. So I will share with you my thought process, why I thought I should apply, what it took to put together an application package, and some of the requirements you need to meet in order to be successful. First off, ought to mention that the American Society for Quality is the organization I'm talking about. Their website is asq.org. If you are a member, you can go to the member site, asq.org/members/account/fellow.html, and you'll have all the information at your fingertips around the fellow program. My thought process, real quick, I've been a member of ASQ since 1985. No, check that, 1982. So 31 years now I've been in ASQ, and have been a senior member for quite some time. The way the membership rolls in ASQ, you start out as a general member. After a set amount of time, you're eligible to upgrade your membership to senior member. And if you're interested in becoming a fellow, you must have been a senior member for at least 5 years. So if you're at that point in your membership with ASQ and you're thinking, I ought to apply for fellow, this video is primarily for you. My background was out of active duty in the Navy. My first job was a quality supervisor at Johnson & Johnson. So that was in 1982, and I've been in quality roles ever since. I have a master's degree in quality assurance, and I've served as an ISO 9000 lead auditor, a Malcolm Baldridge National Quality Award examiner for the Federal Quality Institute. It's called the President's Prototype Award for government agencies. I'm a Six Sigma certified master black belt in a couple organizations, and have really been a quality practitioner the vast majority of those 31 years. The nomination process then for, or the application process, I mentioned that first criteria, you have to have been a senior member for 5 years. There are a couple other hoops that need to be jumped through before you start putting together paperwork. One, you will need to be active in your local section of ASQ. Your nomination needs to be signed by 2 members from your local chapter. So they are the only ones that can nominate you for fellowship. You also must have 15 full calendar years in your career in quality-related positions. So quality supervisor, quality manager, quality engineer, reliability engineer, etc. You have to have the evidence to demonstrate you've been in those roles that account for 15 years of your professional career. The third criteria is that you must attain distinction in quality-related disciplines. The application form that is on the website I told you about documents the specific requirements, and you fill out the form and provide your evidence that you have met those requirements. On that form, it's an 11-page Microsoft Word document. If you print that out from the ASQ.org website, you'll see in detail what's required. There are 6 proficiency areas that you need to document. You need to provide evidence that you have met those minimum criteria. Across those 6 sections, your support is scored on a point scale, and you have to account for 28 points across all 6 disciplines. Each section has a minimum score, but your total needs to be 28 or higher. There's no bonus points for being above 28. If you achieve 28 points, you've met the requirements for fellow, but your evidence needs to support your claims. So there's need to be very, very careful in what you supply as evidence. Let's go through the quick, the 6 areas of proficiency that you have to demonstrate. The first area is technical competence. So as a quality practitioner, you need to demonstrate that you are technically competent. That can take on many forms depending on how your career has evolved. If you're a Six Sigma practitioner, it should be pretty simple. If you're certified at a belt level, green belt, black belt, master black belt, you will have evidence of your technical proficiency. Those certifications will suffice as evidence. Certification by the American Society for Quality in any of their certification programs. Certified Quality Engineer, Certified Quality Manager, Certified Quality Auditor, etc. Those are additional forms that may be used to demonstrate technical competence. In the application process, you will need to provide copies of whatever you're using to justify the points you're claiming for each of those sections. Second criteria is occupational responsibility. So you need to demonstrate over your career that you have been in role in a quality-related subject area with responsibilities as a quality practitioner. So the type of evidence that you might provide there is resumes with clear descriptions of your responsibilities and duties, and supervisors that can support your claims, perhaps. But you need to demonstrate you've been in those roles and that they account for 15 full calendar years. Third proficiency area is publications, papers, presentations on quality-related subjects. So you need to provide evidence that you have written a book or multiple books. You have written perhaps articles for Quality Progress or Quality Digest or any other publication. It's a quality-related subject matter, or made presentations. Local section meetings, presenting at local section meetings, presenting at local quality conferences, at national quality conferences, at other professional organizations that are quality focused. They would all be acceptable forms of evidence that you have met the requirements to be published or written papers or done presentations on quality subjects. The next area is ASQ activities. This is a mandatory proficiency area. You must have been an active member in your local section on a committee. So perhaps you were a membership chair or a newsletter chair. You've contributed to the local section. You have to have evidence that you've done that. Again, it may be your section's annual announcement of the leadership team or meeting minutes where you've been appointed as that chair or whatever. So you have to demonstrate that level of activity in the local section. Next criteria is you must have demonstrated professional affiliations other than the American Society for Quality. So the society is concerned that you're certainly involved in the quality profession, but they also want to see that you are involved beyond just the quality profession. So maybe you're on a school board, or maybe you're a volunteer in a nonprofit organization and you're on a board there. Whatever sort of professional affiliations you have would suffice to demonstrate that proficiency area. And the final